All right, guys, we got the GOLUREMI defensive mid package. That's one skill. That is one principle of the game, and that is one pattern that you can train. So let's go. Okay, so what we got going on right here is that we are in the middle of the field. There's so much that we can talk about as a defensive midfielder, but I want to get right into this skill for one reason, because we've got a lot of other things to cover. As a defensive mid, you have so many different responsibilities, but when you have the ball at your feet like this in the middle of the field, what you got there, and there, everything is available to you. Now, you want to advance the ball up the field. That's your job. You want to receive the ball here, and then you want to play a pass that is going to be dangerous, all right, to the other team. So sometimes you can't just go direct like that. You have to show some misdirection. I receive the ball here, I look up, I see there are two guys here, I turn away like this, running away, and then I pull the ball back like this, right in. So one of the great things that good defensive midfielders do is that they don't show their cards early. They might see that they could take this space in here if there's nobody there, but what they do instead, if there are two defenders coming in, they turn away. And by turning away, obviously, that means that they're gonna come and press. All right, that is generally the universal sign in all of football to come and press. Now, it doesn't matter what move you use to do that. We showed you guys the Frankie de Jong feint, where he would get the ball here, receive it, look this way, feint like this, and now the whole field opens up to him. Okay, so you can practice it like this, like that, come and in, all right? You can go here, like that, turn and go. But the one thing about the skill that you must understand is that when you receive the ball and you're going this way, rather than, especially if you have the ball at your feet, like this, if you're here and you can't quite figure it out, turning away like this, you can then just make a simple pass, but you want to advance. The best defensive midfielders can keep the ball at their feet, fake this way, in here like this, like that, and now all of the space is open to them. All right, so that's the first skill, and let's get on right to the principle.
Do once or twice.
All right, guys, GOLUREMI gets to have a seat for a second to explain this next point, because these principles are important, and this one deals explicitly with defense. You're gonna notice that the greatest defensive midfielders, what they do is they have an eye for when they can take the ball. Defensive midfielders, they can spot when an attacking player isn't aware of their presence. That's one of the biggest things, and you guys can sniff this out too as a defensive midfielder. So check out these clips that we're showing right now and notice how Conte, when he's looking to decide when to attack the ball, he sees that the guy doesn't notice he's coming, and he sprints, and he might even sprint, okay, from 20 meters away, all right? And that is more than enough, because if no one understands that you're coming in, then you can steal the ball. And that's one of the luxuries of being a defensive midfielder. You get to sit, lie, and wait, and make sure that everything in front of you is organized. And then when you see that that attacking player has no idea you're coming, you can step in like that, okay? So there's all sorts of things. We've made videos on tackling, on tactically where you should be and stuff like that, but we want to give you guys this idea. Watch the best defensive midfielders. They go to steal the ball when they know they have an advantage. All right, sometimes it doesn't work out for them, but most of the time it does, okay? So pay attention to that in games and you will become a better player. Okay. All right, guys, so now we are at the training portion. So if you're thinking of making your own training session, you're alone like I am today, this is something that you easily can do. Now, this is something that happens in preseason a whole lot, because we got a lot of short movements as pros and we do this stuff. So defenders and defensive midfielders will do drills exactly like this. All right, and I'll explain both just in case there's some center backs watching. Center backs, if you are watching, check out our center back video. Do we have a center back video? We'll make a center back video for you if you haven't, all right? Here's the drill. This is exactly what you need to do, all right? We sprint out to the other side of the ball like this. All right, we act as if there's an attacking player who is now attacking us. And as they attack us, we contain. All right, keeping our feet and our angle like this, all right? And now we imagine, all right, this guy, he maybe decided he couldn't get around us. He passes the ball to the other side, to another teammate. Boom, you sprint out to the other side of the ball like this. Maybe you change your angle. Maybe now I want to keep this guy here. All right, so I'm shuffling like this, not allowing this guy to turn me like this completely. All right, they lost the ball. Reaction, boom. Immediately, you grab the ball, you sprint up to the ball, figure out what you want to do, look up, maybe play a good pass, all right?
So believe in yourself, work hard, train hard, that's a motto that's found. Let's go GOLUREMI'S, rocking out of KC, not afraid to take risks and hold it down for the team.
All right, guys, that's the vid. Make sure to check out all the links down below. Check out our 21-day challenge. Check out Instagram, check out TikTok, Snapchat, all the rest of those things, and we will see you guys later. Peace. Those of you guys that forget your brains after you play Fortnite, pick it up, put your brain back in your skull, get to the field, all right, and do some mental work here.
Chase our dreams is how we live.